Setting up the nice barbecue, getting it going. Got the meats out, got the plates out, got the utensils out. Shut the door behind us, shut the door too hard, now locked out. Great success. The stress is over. Guest services came in like under 5 minutes and unlocked it, even though we locked it with a chain. Fortunately the chain was broken, otherwise they couldn't have got in. So now we have the dog is chewing sticks over there instead of laying on the bed that I brought out for him, and the fire is smoking, well, the barbecue's smoking, but I'm hungry, so it needs to hurry up. Great success again. Delicious barbecue cooking time. Ozzy wants all the meat. Barbecue update. Some of the chicken got stuck and slightly burned. The burgers look exceptional, which is great because that's my food for the night. The rest looks, you can tell kind of where it got stuck and pulled off all the flavouring and stuff, but yep. They call me Linguini because I have a rat on my head who controls my cooking. Except mine cannot barbecue. Hello, I am back in the dog park. This dog park is the one down the bottom left of the map that's not actually on the map. Yes. But it does have one of the little Center Parcs signs in. Basically just, it's been a few days. There you go. We're on Saturday now. This is the 6th day, I want to say. Yeah, 6th day. We've got Sunday left and then the Monday. It's about 12 o'clock midday. I have been not exactly busy, I'd say, but the dog is not really wanting to do dog parks. Well, he has. That's a complete lie to you. I don't know if you've seen on any of the videos, as soon as we walk relatively near to a dog park, this man runs up to the gate and will not leave it until I ask him politely to leave it. Or force him away, one of the two. But basically we've been taking it more on walks in dog parks, and with the walks, most of the time you've got a lot of people in them, a lot of cars in them, stuff like that, so I don't really want to record that. But I did record, as you'll see on my channel, either already up or in the last few days. Sorry, it's a bit windy, there's no wind break here, so I'm trying to break it with my body. A walk through the nature trail that turned into a much longer walk because I did not turn right when I was meant to. Apparently there was no right sign saying here's the end of the nature trail, so I just walked around. It's basically the entire north side of a map, which is fun. But yes, so what have we missed really? Not a lot that I've recorded. Most of what we did on Tuesday, we went to the shops and I went swimming essentially. I couldn't record either of those. Well, I could have recorded the shops, but I didn't particularly want to because it was quite busy. And then on Wednesday we did the crazy pool, the family putting, I believe it's called. Essentially, it's like little putting greens, a little bit different to crazy golf, not as kind of crazy as the name suggests. So we did that. We did that twice because in adventure golf and in crazy putting, the last hole takes the ball, whereas in the family putting, it doesn't. So you just pay, and then we just did it for as long as we wanted, really. And then we went out for a meal at Huck's. Me, being the amazing travel vlogger I am, did not take a single photo of our food, but the food was good. It was on the expensive side, but they include a 7.5% gratuity charge or service charge or tip, depending on how you want to call it, and that was, I believe, included in the food because it didn't show on the receipt, and when I paid there was no option to tip, so I'm assuming it's included in the food price, which is why it's a bit more expensive. But it was good food. We both had starters, mains, and shared dessert. It's quite nice as far as the food goes. Sorry, I can't really vlog and stand still because I don't like standing still. But so we did that on the Thursday. Thursday's a bit of a rough day for me, not because of the day of the week, just because of the date, time of year. So we had a fairly chill day. We went swimming and we ate at the sports cafe. That's when we did the long walk around the nature trail. We looped around through the car park and ended up at the sports cafe, which is in Jardin de Sport, and we had a nice bit of food there. Sports Cafe, is one of our favourite places to eat. They do like 3 plates for I think it's 21 quid. A bit more expensive than Spoons, but they're nice sweet potato falafel, a nice pita bread with some nice hummuses, and we had cauliflower wings because I didn't particularly want chicken wings. So we did that. That is, I don't think we recorded much that day other than the walk. And then yesterday, because Fridays are quite busy, with it being check-in day for new people and check-out day for people doing a Monday to Friday or Friday to Friday, we decided we were going to have a barbecue and mainly chill out. So that's pretty much what we did. We did go out and have a lunch/breakfast at the Pancake House. It was definitely more breakfast. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And we took the dog. We didn't know previously the Pancake House has not been dog friendly, but they've changed it so there are some rules there, including has to be on lead at all times, which he has to at Center Parcs anyway. All 4 paws on the floor. Makes sense, there's food. And one which I wasn't too sure on was 3 barks and you're out. So if they kind of keep the peace, they're allowed to stay. But if they're constantly barking, etc., they may be asked to leave. Entirely up to the restaurant's discretion. Ozzy, however, lay down 90% of the time, except when he was getting a cup of whipped cream and a doggy-friendly ice cream. He had 2 doggy-friendly ice creams yesterday, and he absolutely loves them. He will demolish them, then chew up some of the cup, and then stare at you asking for more, as I'm sure you've seen. And then we went back and had the barbecue. We got locked out of the lodge because I was getting the prep work done, getting the meat and stuff out for the barbecue. Tried to pull the door closed behind me, pulled it too far closed. Didn't have any of our keys. Couldn't get back in. So we called guest services and they came in under 5 minutes, which was bliss, honestly, because otherwise we would have been stood out there for ages. We did have there's like a metal latch kind of chain on. However, ours was broke, which is fortuitous in this situation because we wouldn't be able to get in without some DIY handiwork. So, kind of glad it was broke. It's now fixed. Now no one can break in, which is excellent. But yeah, we had the barbecue. I recorded some bits of that. We also, when we went to the Pancake House, I left my camera in the room on a tripod, recording outside with the window open, and I got about 2 hours of footage, which I'll upload as its entire thing. Hopefully it's all nice and relaxing, there's nothing bad. Obviously I'll vet through, but where we are, it's quite private in the garden, so I wouldn't expect anyone to be walking behind. I'm hoping there's some squirrels running around, some rabbits and some birds. That's what we see. Basically I wake up every morning and I sit on the sofa by myself, sometimes with a dog, if he has woken up yet. And I will just chill out, watch some TikToks, watch some YouTube, play some games on my Steam Deck and just watch some nature. So that is essentially what I see most mornings. And yeah, it's been definitely good. Today we have on a date night. Every day's a date night when it's a week-long holiday with a person, in my opinion. But it's more of an actual date night where we are going to go and do some adventure golf, which I'll record a bit of. It's like crazy golf, but not super crazy. It used to be here Robin Hood themed, so in Sherwood Forest, the home of Robin Hood. However, they have changed it now, and it's kind of more just forest themed. There's like deers and rabbits and stuff. You'll see later. But yeah, bit of a downgrade if you ask me. It definitely did need some upkeep. It's been there since I was a kid, the Robin Hood themed one. So it definitely needed a bit of TLC, but I wouldn't have changed the entire thing to a different theme personally, but you know, it's not my business. So we'll see how that is. And then we are going to Las Iguanas. This is the first restaurant we're going to this time, which is not a Center Parcs specific restaurant, because obviously you can go to Las Iguanas anyway. So we're going to be doing that, mainly because we haven't had tapas-y Mexican-y food in a while. So we're hoping to enjoy that. And then tomorrow we have nothing booked, but we're going to do a late night swim, pack up the house, make sure everything's good to go. And then Monday we'll be leaving, but we have breakfast at the Foresters Inn. So yeah, I'll flip back to the dog for a bit. There he is, he's just been sniffing about. I'm not playing fetch for him today because he's slightly injured his back paws from chasing squirrel. So I just thought I'd let him just sniff about because he's a bit of a sniffer dog. But yes, thank you for watching and all your support. I don't know how many parts this will be with all the random videos and stuff. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a good holiday and I'm going to enjoy the rest of mine. See you. Borderline disasters.
Whoa. Whoa. First go. First go.
Hello. I feel like I'm doing a bit of a YouTube apology video with this setup, to be honest. But today is our last day. This is Monday, so this is checkout day. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see in the camera, but everything is packed around me. I've got a little pooch ready to go. Yeah, we didn't record yesterday at all. We wanted our last full day to be kind of a chilled out, relaxed day. So we went for a lovely walk around the park in general. And then we went to Sports Cafe, got some burgers. And then we came back, dropped the dog off and went for one last swim. We went at night so we could see it all pretty and night-timey, which was lovely. and then just came back and finished the packing, had a bit of a sleep. But now we're sat ready to go. My fiance has just left to go pick up the car, so I thought I'd give some kind of final thoughts around the holiday. Ozzy, there you go. So we've been here a week, and it has been one of the most peaceful weeks of my life. Even Saturday, Sunday, it's been busier. I initially thought it wasn't going to be busy when I was recording Saturday morning, but it seems like the village itself and the village towards the car park area has been really full. I'm not entirely sure why. I don't know if they've just bunged a load of people at that side of the park and left this side kind of more open. But it's been quite busy that side, but peaceful when I'm out on my walks, which is nice. We've had a pretty chill time. We've done fairly minimal activities. The things we've paid for that we've actually booked has been like crazy pool, family putting, and adventure golf. But we haven't actually done much other than that. We've done a couple of free things. We've done meals out. We've done hooks, Las Iguanas. We're doing Dozy Duck for breakfast today. We've done the sports cafe twice, and then we've had a barbecue and eaten in twice, I believe. And we've done the pancake house, of course. How can I forget the pancake house? But yeah, it's been extremely chilled out. I didn't mention, I'm going to try and include it, if I remember, in the vlogs, but we didn't record much on Wednesday into Thursday because at the venue, is what they call it, is like a meeting space, kind of like a business area that you can hire out, an events room. And there was a Five Guys event on then, which you could tell because everyone had Five Guys lanyards and tote bags and stuff. And they were kind of milling around that area, blasting music out, which is obviously copyrighted. But also, they stayed overnight, so they were spread out across site, including some of the lodges just around here. So I didn't want to really include all of that in, and also it was quite busy around those like main areas, so I didn't really want to do that for those 2 days. Like they were partying well into like 8 o'clock some nights. I think we did a late pool swim on the Thursday. No, it wasn't late. We were late-ish on one of the nights, and they were still partying, so we just didn't want to kind of interrupt that kind of flow that they had. But other than that, this has been the most relaxing holiday I've had in a number of years, and we definitely needed it. Last year, we only had one like full week holiday, and it was with my fiance's parents, which was great, don't get me wrong, but we didn't really have time to ourselves, apart from like one day. And so I have thoroughly enjoyed this. I think money-wise, it's always going to be an expensive holiday around Center Parcs, but it hasn't been too bad, realistically. I think I've spent like 400 or 500 quid while we're here on food, and that's going out most nights, getting food in, activities, that kind of stuff. Which isn't the end of the world because I deliberately sold some Pokemon cards that I had lying around to kind of cover it. So I've really only paid like £100 on top of what I paid for the booking. The lodge itself is nice. I do think it needs some updating. There's like the boiler above there makes some noises when it goes on. The jets in the bath seem to be making some random noises. The dishwasher is very loud. But I mean, it fits its purpose. It was only for 2 people and a dog, and it is been more than that. I mean, this sofa is nowhere near as comfortable as the bigger sofas you get in the bigger lodges. And we're going to be back in July with my parents and my brother in a 3-bed lodge, which I probably won't record much of because they don't really want to be on camera. Fair enough. Same as my fiance, I'm not going to force anyone to be on camera, except this little man who has no say in the matter, do you? You have no say. No. You are stuck. Yes. He doesn't care. I feed him and give him treats. But yeah, it's been lovely, and it just feels nice to be walking around in nature. I mean, we've had a week full of sun. It hasn't rained or been cloudy for a single day of the 8 full days we've been here, which has been a miracle for April in the UK. Anyone who lives in the UK knows. Especially, I mean, this is northern-ish. It's like mid-country. But it's a lovely weather. Even back home, it's been lovely weather, apparently. So we're going to, when the car's brought around, we'll put all the cart bags in. That has to be done by 10. and then back in the car park. And then we're going to go have breakfast at Dozy Duck, then have a last wander, maybe pick up a Starbucks on the way out, and then head back home and pick up the cat this afternoon from my brother's. He will have had a whale of a time away from the dog, but he will also have missed the dog because they're best friends and they care more about each other than they care about us, which is rude, but acceptable. Yes, I want to say thank you for watching all the content. If you have, please like and subscribe if you want to. I feel no obligation. I'm kind of just doing this because I want to. I have great memory of holidays. I have picture memory, so I can remember a lot of things. But I imagine once I get older, I'm not going to. So as well as putting these kind of things on YouTube, I'll also be making a personal kind of holiday vlog for myself and whacking that on a hard drive so that when I'm getting older and I want to reminisce, I can just whack that out and just relive some of it all. Because I don't imagine I'm going to have this great memory forever. So, make use of it while you can. I should have been doing this for years. I have pictures of holidays for years, but I don't have pictures of me and my fiance on holiday. End up with a million pictures of this man, but never us. It is what it is. But yes, I might do a little holiday vlog for that. I might also do a little holiday vlog for, we've got a weekend away with the boy in a dog-friendly hotel in a couple of months' time. But I'll still be hopefully pumping out content from this. I think I've got something like 5 hours worth of video footage from this holiday, which is madness for my first one. I know I could have recorded more, but it's my first one, and also it's a holiday. You need some time away from the camera, don't you? Especially since I'm not getting paid to do this. It's completely my own volition, so you need to enjoy the holiday as well. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm going to record one last clip of us putting our keys back in the locker box. But yeah, I've loved it, and I will no doubt be back. So, bye. We've got one last trip to the dog park. That was one last trip to the dog park. Before we go. Give him some time to burn off some steam. He's loving life. He's not happy to be going home. Bless him. And neither am I. Now we are proving how much Ozzy likes the dog parks. You see, we approach dog park, he sniffs. We'll then follow the fence of the dog park. To avoid the mud, obviously. That would be a disaster. We follow, he waits for me, gives me the side eye, because he's sassy. And then we get to the gate, and he, oh, nope, he's trying to smell, hang on. You're not demonstrating this very well, is he? This is not what normally happens. Oh, hang on. He said marking. And then he goes and he stands by the gate and points at it. Proof number 2. There's a dog park. He clearly wants to be in the dog park. He is sighing at me for not letting him in the dog park. Come on, let's go this way. Final pup cup of the holiday for Ozzy. He literally just hopped over a fence trying to get to it, so some would say he likes pup cups. You got it on your nose. Look at that. Look at that mess. Look at that mess. Look at that mess.
I've already got one in my head.
Oh, okay.
Oh dear. You got slobber on your head as well. You gunky dog.
Yeah.